Hi again. It's not the best place for a camera. What am I gonna do for this video? So, let's see. I have never heard of. No, I'm gonna move it. It's pissing me off. I have never heard of PunkPictures till like a week or so. No, maybe like 2 weeks ago. And evidently, something went down with her and Spanking Tank, so yeah. I was not involved in that, so but she's a great modder, and actually I'm gonna look into what happened because it's weird. So anyway, rambling. I like to ramble. That's right. She bought the pistol splat from me. CPVC'd one that takes Vulcan chains. And I don't know where it is right now, but I will be shipping this out to you today. Thanks for the payment, and it's fine that it wasn't on time because I know how hard it is to sell stuff you make sometimes, so we're fine. So this is a pistol splat PS800. In light of selling that one, I bought another one, also a pistol splat 800, and it's a paintball gun, which it comes with this little magazine that's almost a PET G material. Actually is PET G, but a little thicker, and you load paintballs in it, and you open the breech, and then this comes forward, and the paintball slides down, and you close it, and this goes back, and the paintball's in it. So, yeah, it wasn't accurate at all, but went about 60 feet or so. Had a good FPS. I'd say at least 200 FPS, which is great for the size of this plunger. And so stock, it actually does shoot Nerf darts, which I thought was pretty funny. Let me find one real quick. Alright. So here's one of Split Lip Stefan's. He has to work on his tips. Like, most of them are good, but some of them are just... whoa. So it does work, and it shoots like 40 feet or so. Here's one I modded. Yeah, I bought two because they were like 15 bucks on eBay, which was really nice because in store I could only find them for like 30, and that was the Wipeout edition. This is the good edition. So PVC coupler instead of CPVC coupler, and sadly it won't accept Vulcan chains, but I'll probably do this one just like the one I sold to PunkPictures, so it will accept Vulcan chains. I thought that was really cool. So this one shoots about 60 feet, whereas the stock one with Nerf darts shoots about 40 feet. And I can see why Split Lip likes these so much. It's such a fun gun. Like, I'm not going to take it as my primary, but he did for a long time, and he owned with it, and it was really cool. He used a 3-pronged speed loader. So you have your main barrel, then you have a speed loader, and then a speed loader under that. So it was pretty cool. So 2, I have an option from 3, and then a couple of other guns over there. So I actually have a choice of guns that fit in my holster now, because my holster hadn't been used for so long because nothing fit in it, and now stuff does, so it's pretty cool. There's this light above my head, it's like the sun. Yes, I am grabbing the sun. I've been working on this for too long, and Ken is needs-based. I cut for my signature primary, I cut the top rail off completely because aiming it is infinity. Well, I said that on the forums and got flamed for it. It's a lot easier to aim with this slit at the end of the gun than with aiming down the bar. Whereas that slit at the very end, you can see it's like a tiny ridge that comes up, and then there's the place where you line your target up. It's so much easier to aim than with the bar. And I always used my crossbow one-handed because I was always carrying lock and load in my other hand. So I got used to using stuff one-handed, and I can't aim one-handed with a bar there. I actually have to get used to using this two-handed because it's got an integration that, like, yeah. Like, I could use my crossbow with integration with one hand because I wasn't that hard, but with this gun you really need two hands. Blaster. I got point for saying that. So, Dart Tag Blaster is actually shooting a surprisingly good range. Let me go get those Dart Tag Blasters. Alright, so this is one of split lip darts, and he uses log foam for the most part. So this is really big foam. It's a tight fit in the stock barrels, and the Dart Tag Blaster gets about 35 feet with it. Hits the wall no problem, and that was 25 feet. So, Dart Tag Blaster is really solid. Key ring back here, right by the trigger. Where else would you put it? So, I hate it when people make the trigger, like, right there so they still fire it with this hand. That's so retarded. That's not an integration. That's gluing two guns together. It's only an integration if you can fire it with one hand. Alright, sorry. What was I doing? New springs in the plunger. I'm not going to put a big bad bowstring in it because that's overkill. Even with my pulley system, that's just mean with the way this gun's set up. 6 shots at like 100 feet with a Dart Tag Blaster integration is just evil. And an Angel Breach. So, yeah, the Angel Breach is in this one. I know I said that before, but... Well, I don't have any darts for the main gun. Unless I... Actually, I'm gonna make one real quick. Alright, so I made a dart really quick to show you the main gun firing. And the foam I'm using for this is, not split lip. Swift Nerf foam. Because we just got a new dryer because our old one pretty much exploded from 25 years of use. It was really funny. It didn't catch on fire or anything, it just went like smoke. I wish I had recorded it. So we got a new dryer, and my dryer has a bunch of different settings, and if you put it on, I don't remember, I think it's very dry, it gets so hot that the foam expands. So I put in regular Swift Nerf foam, and it expands to the size where it fits 9/16 loosely. And I'll show you that really quick. So here's the expanded foam, and it slides in really easy. Easy to come out, but the 9/16 in the Angel Breach has tightening rings, so it fits there very, very nicely, and it still glides through the rest of the 9/16 barrel, so it works really, really well. So pull back on the keyring, which, yeah, it's foogly right now, but it'll be fixed. This is just over half finished at the moment. And then, yeah, pull back, push forward, and aim, take your shot. Right now, it's hitting about 85 feet with the Swift Nerf expanded foam. And I'm happy with that. Like, my crossbow could hit 120, but that was a single shot. This is 6 shots. So, and you know what? I like playing mid-ranged anyway, because then I get to use the Dart Tag Blaster a lot more in close range. And that's just fun. So, I love this gun. Yep. So, originally I wasn't going to paint it. Now I'm wondering if I should. Just because I love painting and it'd make it prettier, which is a term I'm using very loosely. So we'll see how that goes. and you'll see it in later videos. So, yep.